Welcome back, dear viewers. You're still watching Nile TV's extensive coverage of the opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum, and with us in the studio is still our dear distinguished guest, Yumna Salama, and she is a member of the Arab Federation for Tourists. Thank you very much, Yumna, for being with us, and please bear with us. And with us now live over the phone is Dr. Marwa Wakil, and she is the head of the Academic Research Department at the Library of Alexandria. Dr. Marwa, a very good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening to you and all your viewers. Thank you for having me.
Dr. Marwa, how did you see the official ceremony, the official inauguration ceremony of GEM?
Well, this is something that we all Egyptians and all around the world have been waiting for. It exemplifies grandeur. It exemplifies how Egypt is giving a great gift to the world, and how all Egyptians are celebrating their heritage and their history. So it's amazing, and especially witnessing this among the crowds in Alexandria was also very special.
Being the head of the Academic Research Department at the Library of Alexandria, I guess you would have a keen interest in the library of the Grand Egyptian Museum, GEM. Talk to us about that library, Dr. Marwa, the GEM library.
Not only the library, the GEM itself as a museum in general,
yes.
Because at the academic research sector we have lots of centers that deals with the study of heritage and its documentation and its production of knowledge related to this heritage and making it accessible to everybody. So we even visited the GEM before its opening, and it has amazing pieces and a lot of things that can be done on the research side, and even been presenting this even more and more to the public and to other researchers from around the world. So we have an interest in the Grand Egyptian Museum as a museum in general, and a very eminent museum, and it's the biggest actually museum in the world now. But at the same time, from a research part, that's very important for us. The pieces there, the story being there, the Tutankhamun, of course, collection, and there are amazing collections and artifacts that are there that needs to be studied and even to shed light more on them.
Yeah, Dr. Marwa, the president tonight in his speech talked about Egypt being the birthplace of art, thought, writing, and faith. Can you scroll us through these elements?
Well, I think this is actually Egypt. I mean, we're all proud, and it was a very amazing word, of course, that sends a great message to the world that Egypt is around, rotates and revolves around this. I mean, at the end of the day, we're talking about several thousands of years of civilization, offering to the world everything. We were the first in many things. We were the first as a state. We were the first in lots of admiring arts, admiring writings, the hieroglyph itself, and the ancient Egyptian language and everything. So we are actually gifting the world a big gift with the Grand Egyptian Museum. And we're taking people into a tour and a very interesting, actually, a very interesting visit and a journey that goes very, very, very back in history. I mean, we always say that it was Egypt and then history came, and I think that's very true when it comes to everything. I mean, we're very advanced in lots of things. We're talking about, even when you see the Tutankhamun collection and all the collections that we have seen in the Grand Egyptian Museum, you can see the art behind it, the craftsmanship, the colors that are still now. There are mysteries in actually what they did. And in the Library of Alexandria, we also have lots of these artifacts and things that celebrate how Egyptians were very unique in lots of things, unique in science, even in all domains of life, actually. So I think it's a very important, it's a very clear message today that we are sending, that we had a great legacy and we had a great history, but at the same time we are building something that is very important to the future as well.
Dr. Marwa, the Grand Egyptian Museum has a very unique architectural design. What could you tell us about the symbolism of that architectural design? Egypt also, of course, and in ancient Egypt, being a leader, in the field of architecture as well?
Well, I think it's a very unique, I mean, the space itself, the way it is projected and designed in relation to the pyramids, of course, and the relation with the pyramids. This is very important because the pyramids had a great symbolism and symbol in the ancient Egyptian life. And still, when you see the architecture of the museum, you find lots of these triangles and these very geometrical and architectural, complicated and sophisticated designs that reflects this core of the pyramids inside actually what the design. Also, the design from inside. I mean, there is a grandeur when it comes to the design from inside. There's also things related to the lighting actually, and how the light enters the museum from both sides. And
of the Egypt
statue and
distinguished visitors, the tour at GEM.